Hey guys, what is going on? What's up, and welcome back to the channel. I don't know, for some reason I always think it's zoomed in, but it's not. Anyway, if you guys watch me and follow me on Facebook, you will know that I did go get a bed for the dually this morning. Thought about taking the camera. I thought about taking the camera along, but I was just in a hurry and walked off and forgot it. I actually walked off and forgot a couple of things. So my bed is, if you guys are just tuning in, pretty much shot. As far as I'm concerned, I don't feel like fixing it. This is the spray-in bed liner here, and then it is bad all through here. That's the spray-in bed liner all through there. The rest of it is not real bad. I mean, that side over there on that seam is getting crunchy too. It just seems like right here where this seam's at is where it's bad. The panels themselves actually look like they're remarkably in pretty good condition. So I may be selling the panels off these, I don't know, or if somebody wants to make me an offer on the whole bed, that's fine too. I am going to keep the fender flares on both sides because the bed that I purchased was hit up underneath the gas fill, so we're gonna have to do some work from that, and I may need this driver's side for my new bed. So let's walk over here and take a look at what I purchased. I did really well on this bed. I've told you guys about it in the past. I was gonna make a trip to West Virginia and pick up a bed there that was supposed to be perfect, but I just couldn't get that gentleman to send me the pictures that I need, as I had told you before, and I don't know, we just couldn't come together on anything. He just wouldn't send me the pictures. So this is what I went and purchased this morning. Right here is where it was hit. He has a steel shop, and they were dumping some rims or something in the bed of the truck, and they hit it right here with the forklift. So I think it's going to be pretty easily fixed with minimal work, really. I mean, you've got a couple wrinkles here, but if I can push this out just enough and have it look good, it's going to be a work truck. You know, I've told you guys in the past that this truck is the next step for me within what I want to do as far as my lawn service. So yeah, so it's going to be good enough. Just as long as I can get this pulled out enough and be able to put a flare on there, one of my good flares off my bed, I'll be happy. I mean, other than that, there's just a little bit of rust on a couple of the cross members right there. This side over here is just a little bit worse right there. So, I mean, all in all, it's really in pretty good shape for sitting on the ground for the past year. You can see where they've mowed up against it and used the weed whip and stuff like that. I was really pleasantly surprised. That fender's broken there. Got just a little bit of a hole there. So mine is busted out right here, and it's busted out right here. So I don't know if we can do some repair, and I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do as far as taking this bed and my bed over there and making one. I think it's possible. Even this bed up in here, it doesn't look like it's in too bad a shape. Maybe the dualies don't rot out and rust out because of that cutout for tire clearance. I don't know for certain, but I'll walk back over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It just seems like both these dually beds, the up and over the wheel wells, is in really good condition. And you really can't see me very well, can you? Until we get around out of the sun. There we go, a little bit better. Anyway, if you look right up in here, it's actually in pretty good shape. And I don't know if that's because they cut this out for tire clearance on the dualies, and it doesn't have water and crap and everything else laying in it. It's just up just a little bit higher. So I don't know if stuff don't get slung up in there or what. So I don't know. It just seems like it's in a lot better shape than most of your beds are. So Anyway, that's what I went and did this morning. Picked up another little toy. I don't know if we're gonna be keeping it or not. This is one of those yard sports that you pick up from Menards. I'm actually working on this for somebody, but I do have the option to purchase it if I want to. It's basically just a utility cart. I don't know. I don't know that I'm really interested in it. We've had golf carts and stuff like that, but it seems like all we do around here is get in trouble with them. So my main focus on tonight is I've got some issues with my door here. It will not open. So these panels will not come off unless the door is open. Actually, one of the tabs is busted here, so like I said, these panels won't come off unless these doors are open. So what I'm going to try and do is take this handle out and try and reach in there and open it that way. I don't know. I've never had this issue before, but yeah. Now I've had an issue with this. That cable is broke, so I just took it out, and there's a bolt in there someplace that I had to tighten up at one point in time, so I don't know if that's loose and has fallen completely out. But right now we're going to get that, try and get it torn apart to get that fixed. Alright, these are a Torx and they are a T30 to take these out. There we go. Yep, that's what's wrong. There's supposed to be a bolt in the end of that, and it has fallen probably down in the bottom someplace. Now that we have the door open, we can go ahead and take this panel off and try and find that bolt that's down the bottom here. These panels will come off. There's 2 Phillips screws in this handle right here. One other thing, there is a Torx behind this handle right here that's a T25 that you need to take it out before you start prying this door panel off. With that removed, I can start looking for my bolt. That's what goes in the end of here and holds everything tight. Now when I put this back together this time, I'm going to put some Loctite on it so I don't have this issue anymore. I've had this issue twice now, and what happens is it'll unlock the top, but it won't unlock the bottom after this gets enough play in it to where it won't work real well. And right in through here is where the cable goes for this inside handle, but I don't have one of those, so we're going to go ahead and put it back together the way that it is.
All right, the way that works is, if you look inside there, you can see right there is where that bolt goes. And there's a little arm in there. You see that arm pushes over and runs both top and bottom linkage to open and close the, or to, not to close it, but to open the door. So like I said, I've had problems with that bolt a couple of times now. It's came loose and it won't allow the bottom latch to open. It just allows the top latch to open. So this time I put Loctite on it. Oh, this time it actually fell all the way out. So like I said, this time it got Loctite. That way it will not come out again. As you probably look at my chest. So hopefully I won't have issues with it anymore because I put red Loctite on it, so I don't have to worry about taking it apart anymore. I did notice that I need to pick up a couple of new tabs here. These are getting worn. They won't stay clipped on the door anymore. This one actually up here is actually broke. And looks like that is actually pulled away and broke from the door too. So we may move some of these around, put this one up in this location, and because I don't have any of these. So. All right, door panel is back on and everything is functioning properly. So pretty easy fix. The issue I had here, it was just stuck to the door. I just put a screwdriver in there, give it a little bit of pry, and it came right out. So I think I am going to go in the house and have some supper and an adult beverage and call her a night. I have not made much progress on the dually frame. I was working on it the other night and we had one hell of a storm, so I wasn't able to finish. I pretty much have all that side done now. Just a little bit on the other side to do on the outside where the tires are, and then I got to lay underneath and do the bottom side of everything. These cross members here both need done. The bottom sides of the frame need done on both sides, and I still need to pull the fuel tank out of the way to get in behind it too. If I'm going to do it, I might as well do it right and just take care of everything. Rear end, plans on that has kind of fell through. So I'm going to be taking it bring around the Rosie. I'm going to be taking it someplace else to have it done. I've made contact with them yesterday, Friday. Just kind of wait until Monday. It was kind of late in the day when they got back with me. They want to check out some things and get back with me on Monday. So hopefully that's going to be a go. It's going to be pretty cool. Pretty stoked to go down there and check out the facility. So that's a little hint. That's a hint. Remember where I am in Ohio and I'm going down. So anyway, if you don't mind, hit that like button. More to come on the dually. And if you don't mind, subscribe too. Share the channel. I've got a couple of giveaways coming up. I'm going to solidify those on Monday, and then I'll tell you guys about those. So that'll probably be the next video, will be Monday. I'm going to be talking about the two giveaways. I'm going to have two giveaways that I'm hoping on, and I'm going to tell you guys about those. So if you don't mind, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, share the channel, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.